EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the Bills sideline is Sean McDermott. His guys holding their own, 6-2 over their last 8. Across from him, Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a fast footwork by White. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
17 yards.
17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
The tackle made at the 47.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
Now Allen. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Shakir holds it in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And now as we get toward the home stretch here in the regular season, Charles, let's take a look at the list of key inactives for them in this one.
Yeah, and after almost a full season of physical games, you know you got some guys missing during the final weeks of the season. Nature of how we play this sport. Every team, you've got to be prepared to handle them. And the teams that focus on handling it, focus on guys getting ready to play, even if they're not starters, those are the ones that weather the storm.
Here's Allen to throw it. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Now Allen. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Myles Garrett. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. So here comes the Browns offense with a long field ahead. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
I'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
19 yards. And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
That's another Browns first down.
Sanders gets this over the middle to Tillman.
Sanders back.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 1.
They'll try and run here with Judkins. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
It's a gain of 8.
That one goes for 8 yards.
Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, right back to Judkins. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Down at the 35-yard line.
The Browns at 3 and 11 now on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Sanders to throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
An inside run with Judkins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Throwing, Sanders. This one is complete to Judkins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
That's a gain of 8.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. To throw is Sanders. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Now Sanders. He'll swing this out to Judkins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. Judkins will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
A try here for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns.
That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A beautiful fake. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Cooks will come in motion right. Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. To the air, Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. That's Deion Dawkins, the left tackle. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. To throw, it's Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Allen now looks to throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Right. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. There's a short one caught by Fannin. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Browns.
Here's Sanders. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught at the 20. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
16-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Sanders. That is incomplete. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick here is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Cook up the gut. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Bills.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another Bills 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
The tackle made by Shelby
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one will go for 9 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills have cut it back within a score.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Reggie Gilliam, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Prater for the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Second and 14. Incomplete. The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is third and 14. Looking to throw. Sanders. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. And he's going to be about a yard or two short of the first here. He needed the 35, but didn't make it. They'll try it now with Jenkins. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer third, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was actually blocked. In any case, it didn't work here.
A nice little juke. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Allen going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Third and 4. Now Allen. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Back to throw. Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Browns first down.
A give up the middle, Jenkins. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip through the NFL starts.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 126 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Now here are the key inactives for this one, Charles, and as you get towards the latter stages of the season, you hope that this is a clean graphic with no names, but well, that's hard to do in the NFL.
Yeah, there's almost no way you think it's going to be like that. It's just a matter of what names are on the list and how you prepare to play without them. Everyone wants to finish strong. Well, the only way to do it, forget the inactive list and focus on the guys who are going to take the field.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. He's got a man. That's Bond. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the zone read, this is Judkins. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Once again, Judkins. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle. From the 21, here's second down and 8. From the gun, it's Sanders. Pass caught by Fannin. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 2.
On third down, here's Jenkins. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
For a Browns first down.
Right back to him on first down. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Trying to hammer it into Judkins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because Every team wants to win all games on their schedule, but the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Bills first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Browns' 45-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Down and 11.
Now Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Ball start, offense.
That one goes against Deion Dawkins. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Checks it down to Jenkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
165 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Sanders to throw. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
To number 10, Quinshawn Judkins. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
13 yards on the play. That's another Browns first down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's now second and
Throwing, Sanders. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Jalen Smith coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. To throw is Sanders. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there, and that's exactly what happened on that play.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon Cooks. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Allen. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Cleveland offense making their way out. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Jenkins. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Quinshawn Judkins with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a fast footwork by White. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Number 4, James Cook. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6. To throw, it's Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. to the air. Allen. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 21
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. The Bills on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Allen. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
James Cook.
Here's 2nd and 7.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen. Allen going to run with it. And he'll go down at the 28. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Bills.
Looking to throw. Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 20.
Back to throw. Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bills 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. You're able to get...
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Myles Garrett in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Allen maybe with a free play. And that one is knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. One final try here for Allen. This one complete to Coleman. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
It's a turnover on downs.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Reggie Gilliam with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Now Prater to add the PAT. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The Browns drive about to get started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Off the bootleg, here's Sanders. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 12.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 59 yards. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
Extra point good by Prater. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
From the 29, here's second down at 7.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's Sanders. That's complete. Right side, it's Bond. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
That's a gain of
And as the
6.
two teams talk it
Brings
over
up
on their
3rd
respective
and
sidelines, we take a break. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. It's a quarterback sneak. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Now Sanders. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
So it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. Motion man is Shakir. Up the middle, it's Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. And that's complete to Cooks. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Throwing, Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. Prater's kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And it's incomplete. Now there is 1 second remaining. So they'll have time here for one more play. Here we go. This to avoid overtime. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down. And they may be going backward here. And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to 3rd down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offense touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. They juked him. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Allen. He gets it to Cooks. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Allen. Cooks on the quick slant. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. If you make someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Allen running right on the option. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. Now a first throw here in overtime. Checks it down to Jenkins. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. They're looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain.
On the play. It's 4th down.
The Browns send out their punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, this is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get into overtime, neither team coming through with even a field goal on their first drive. So now, sudden death with the time remaining. Next score wins.
And now I would say that going at it might be a little bit easier for both teams now because they've eased into overtime. That first series, boy, everything on the line then. Now you've seen what a defense is thrown at you. You can make some adjustments, and all you need is 3 points to win it.
To throw, it's Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 62 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. They run again on 1st down. Cook. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Allen now looks to throw. This to the tight end, Kincaid. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Well, he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
49-yard attempt.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And the Bills are going to get out of here winners. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Buffalo, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the slide continues as they drop now to 3-12. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.